Hey y'all, we're Jimmy and Lisa with FindUsCamping, and today you're going to find us at our 2023 fall meetup here at Pigeon Forge.
2022.
I'm sorry.
Fall meetup.
We
He's
have
getting
scheduled
a little ahead of himself because we've already scheduled for next year. So this was the 2022 fall meetup.
At Pigeon Forge RV Resort in Pigeon Forge,
Tennessee.
So we're going to take you through a tour of this place. We've been here all week. We've really enjoyed it. The hospitality here has been great. So
the park is amazing. We had never been here before when we chose to do our meetup here, and this video is really not about the meetup. It really is about the park. But we didn't know what we were really coming into because, you know, everything looks good online and then sometimes it's not. But the staff here has been great. The park is great. If you're familiar or even if you're not, so Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is a very touristy area, lots of things to do for the kids, the adults, dinner, theater, just all kinds of stuff. Gatlinburg, we drove into Gatlinburg. It was, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, 20, I don't know. Not that far, but there's all kinds of stuff to do in the area, whether your thing is eating or go-karts. We did that.
We did the go-karts. We did the coaster ride at night through the mountains,
and
which
of course,
was pretty cool.
They're known for wine and moonshine, so there's lots of wine and moonshine tastings and places like that around town. Just, it's a really neat area. We will probably come back.
The gnats are kind of bad, so
we'll probably come back, not for a meetup, just to spend some time and really do a lot of the touristy things. But this was an awesome park. So
they're all paved on the middle side of the park. Everything is concrete. I'm sorry, paved. The outside is backed up to the water, which is right here. I don't believe they have sewer here on the outside.
Yeah,
I think it's just
the
water.
Outside loop, they're all back ends and they're water electric only. But all the inner sites are concretes. Some of the bigger ones, I guess one could be a pull through and then the next one would be a back end because they back into each other.
There's a line down on the ground that tells you where
or if
you
you're
need to
with
stop.
somebody, like you could have that, you could share that hole, and then the rest of them are kind of side by side back ends. But it was my understanding in talking to one of the girls in the office that this park was like family owned and operated for a long time.
From the 60s, I think.
And I don't know anything about it, so I can't speak about it, but the people that own it now bought it, and short of the trees, because they kept all the trees, or as many of them as were healthy,
they were cutting trees down while we were here, and a lot of people had complaints about it because, of course, you're on vacation and they're cutting trees. But this park is open all year, so you have to.
You got to do it sometime.
And I would rather have them cut the trees down while I'm here than have a branch come down and hit the top of your camper.
Well, and that was their thing. It was a safety thing. They were taking any dead limbs out, and then any trees that were dead, they were taking them down, which in my opinion, that's preventive maintenance, and I appreciate that. But the bathhouses were spotless. The office is nice.
Here we go with the phone
Sorry.
again.
The office is nice. They have a camp store. They have a little snack bar restaurant. They have like pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, wings. And you can access that from the pool area.
But talk about the pool area.
They have a huge slide. The kids were so excited, and the pool's heated. It was like
87 degrees.
Yeah, so can't say enough good about it. We really enjoyed it. The location, the staff, the park itself was really nice. But, you know, we're going to take you through and show you what they have. Spoiler alert, there's something really cool. I won't say what it is, in the back of the park. So if they don't have cabins, but you have somebody that wants to come with you that doesn't have a camper and they need a place to stay, they do have that.
So right now we are at the pavilion that we had our meetup in, and we had the cornhole board set up right here. The kids play basketball.
There's a huge covered area.
So if you're looking for a place to meet up or do cookout or whatever it is.
A lot of people do family reunions and get-togethers with their family. This would be a cool place to do it because they have all kinds of sites. They have the pavilion.
But we'll go back to that special thing that she was talking about.
I was going to say, can I tell them about that?
So they bought 5 of them?
Four.
4 Airstreams and completely redone them from
like 1940 something, and then I think the other 3 are 1960 something.
So if you don't have an RV and you want to come down, you know, most places have cabins.
They don't have cabins.
They don't have cabins.
They
have Airstreams.
But they're each decorated in a different theme. So like one is Pan Am, one is Mountain Boho, one is Surf and Safari, and one was retro diner theme. They are the cutest, y'all. They're so cute. It's like Airstream Alley. They're all on this little back road, and they're all decorated, and they have Adirondack chairs that sit out on the concrete pad beside them. So just a cool little thing. If you have friends or family that wants to come and they needed a cabin, they could rent one of the Airstreams, and it'd be something a little different and fun. And then, you know, they still have all the facilities here to have a group outing, which is cool.
So if you're in the Pigeon Forge area and you're looking for a place to stay, we do recommend. There is a lot of campgrounds, and we've stayed at a couple of others, and they're all great. But this one, the pool, everybody seemed to really love the pool because it was cool this weekend. It was cool,
70s. But everybody was still in the pool because the pool's heated, and the kids love the slide. It's a great big, you know, water slide thing. It's what do they call it? Like zero entry. So it's like walking in at the beach. It just, you know, goes straight in. So no matter how little your littles are, it still works for everybody. Everybody in our group that had kids, that was what the kids were all about, the pool.
So until you find us camping in Pigeon Forge,
Tennessee.
Safe travels, guys.